Probably think the best way to describe what PTSD is a disorder of natural recovery. Most people, after traumatic events, will recover fully. And recovery is even the wrong word. Most people will kind of come back to normal. Their nervous system will reset itself. They'll stop responding as if the trauma is still happening or about to happen. People with PTSD, however, are people who, for some reason, there's a lot of reasons, will get stuck. There are a number of symptoms, a number of responses that an individual with PTSD is likely to manifest. Re-experiencing is one of the main categories, and in fact, in order to be considered PTSD and to be diagnosed PTSD, the individual has to experience at least one type of re-experiencing symptoms. There are also what we call avoidance symptoms, and so behavioral choices and symptoms of avoidance, and so people will avoid things that remind them of the trauma. People will kind of numb themselves, and so they'll distance and pull back. They'll be very ritualistic about the kinds of things they do. They'll avoid really many types, if not all types of emotional experience, because any type of activation, even happiness and exhilaration, can transfer into something that feels aversive to them. High levels of physical exertion, mindfulness training, and a connection to something kind of beyond yourself that connects you to part of a group are things that we know that work for actually most types of psychological conditions. And even people who are healthy, doing those kinds of things leads them to greater health. And so those kind of components are kind of tried and true, and we know from research and lots of experience that those are good components. And the biggest thing, and I'll end on this, is, right now, it's an issue. In 25 years, it's going to be insane. And so you're going to get this delayed onset effect. We got that in Vietnam, we'll get that in this. And so even the people who look down their nose at it now, when they get out, sometimes it's a different story. And that's the issue that we're dealing with.